It was a warm afternoon and we were traveling to Switzerland. A long-awaited holiday. I was listening to my favorite song with my earphones on, as well as enjoying the scenic and mesmerizing beauty of the aerial view. The flight was getting ready for landing. Suddenly, I felt a turbulence. Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters and revered guests, good evening.
Good evening.
I realized it was not the turbulence, but my son shook me. He was sobbing profusely. When I asked him to explain, he started crying out aloud. And it was really difficult for me to comprehend his words, that those were coming out amidst his sobs. I then realized probably he was feeling very bad that he woke me up from my sleep I was taking in the afternoon. But it was not like that. He was continuously saying that, Amma, I am very sorry. I feel really very bad. I am really sorry. If I tell you what I have done, you will definitely get angry on me and you will pounce on me. I immediately realized how terrible and scared that tender mind would have felt, and I hugged him immediately. And then I also made up my mind that I should not react negatively, come what may, whatever he had done. I allowed him to explain. I assured him that I am not going to pounce on him. He then told me, as he was doing his homework, he was using some craft papers and oil pastels, and those had spoiled the sofa side table. It was a very expensive one. And as he was trying to clean the mess up, he ended up scratching the paint on the side table too. He was definitely expecting me to get angry on him. This incident took me back 25 years down my memory lane when I started learning my households from my mother. My mother is a perfectionist and is used to do things very fast. I, a novice, used to be very slow in accomplishing tasks assigned by her, and this would continuously irritate her. While washing vessels, if I happened to drop a vessel or two, she would shout at me, "Oh, be careful, don't break the vessels." While washing clothes, "Why did I give you this work? You are wasting so much of water, and do you think you are going to pay the water bill?" While cutting vegetables, again she will come shouting at me, "I feel like grabbing them from you and cut myself." Day in and day out, those words of her used to inflict pain in me. Those were the moments I used to feel very frustrated and disappointed. I used to have nightmares of my mother shouting at me, cursing me or abusing me. I used to scream inside my mind, "Amma, this is enough. I have had enough. I am feeling so low that I want to quit learning. I just don't want to do this anymore. Are cooking and doing households this difficult?" Then came the real testing phase of my life. That is after my marriage. It is like driving the car after getting the license without your tutor, but with many polices around you. I used to always feel there are many eyes watching me doing things. And this feeling used to give me so much of nerves, and I used to fumble in almost whatever I did. One day, I was about to finish cooking and I was transferring the food from the heavy iron vessel into the serving bowl. As I was doing this, my hand slipped and the iron vessel fell down. Thong! My heart started thumping. My fingers were trembling with fear and tears were almost rolling down my cheeks. I thought, I'm finished that day. My mother-in-law, my evaluator, staying in the other room, came running into the kitchen, shocked to see what had happened, asked me, "Meenakshi, what happened?" "You did not hurt yourself, did you, dear?" Toastmasters and friends, Tears continued to roll down my cheeks, but not out of fear or guilt, this time out of great relief. Even now I can feel that. Her soothing and caring words gave me so much of comfort that day, which I was experiencing for the first time in my life. It was not a one-off incident. There were many such moments. She used to stay cool and composed, encouraging, sagacious, and very positive, irrespective of the situations. I started feeling, her cooking and doing households this easy? Thus, the environment was very conducive for learning. I have never had enough positive encouragement during the early phases of my life when I was learning from my own mother. I started following the footsteps of my sagacious mother-in-law in coaching my children to help me at home. I also tried to follow these footsteps and portraits of her in my profession as well. As a teacher, it has been increasingly demanding that I have to stay cool and positive and exhibit extreme sagacity in positively encouraging my students. When we react or display negative emotions, it not only inflicts pain in that person, it also develops hatred towards us as well as to the very task assigned to them. On the contrary, when we exhibit positive emotions and offer encouraging remarks, we completely transform them. It is said that motivation is an art of getting people to do what you want them to do. Toastmasters and friends, I feel if you stop reacting negatively, that itself is a great motivation. And we are encountering such situations in our daily life every now and then. How do we react? Negative or positive? Mentor or tormentor? Over to you.